This presentation is made possible by these amazing individuals and organizations. Whether it was through Patreon, Super Chats, Super Stickers, or by watching, liking, and commenting, I really appreciate each and every one of you. Hello, guys. Oh gosh, today has been so crazy, and it never stops. It never stops. But I'm here. Ah, we're doing the watch party for Ice Pirates, one of my favorite movies. And I hope that you guys will enjoy this watch along with me or watch party. So I see that the comments are really buzzing. Let's see. Who's there? Who's in the comments today? Uh, Got the first comment up from Brogu says, hello, everyone. And a special hello to the lovely retro nerd girl, RNG. I was wondering if you were going to be the ice queen today. Your perfect snowflakes would be a welcome sight to the ice pirates. Yeah, that would, that would be awesome. I have to let you guys know I am sucking on a lozenges right now. Um, it's like a coffee candy, because a few minutes before I started, I was like, "Oh, I need a coffee candy." And so I went to grab the coffee candy, and then, like, a whole shelf just fell down, and it was like pandemonium. I was like, "Oh my god." So, yeah, that was happening behind the scenes. Why did I reach for the coffee candy? But I needed a little pick me up too, because I didn't realize I got enough sleep last night. I just feel a little extra tired today. So I hope you will bear with me. Hopefully, I will still have the energy today. Um, and Lord Toth is here. Says hi, everyone. And let's see. Outcast Creative is here. Says I love this movie. It got some great gags, and the time travel fight at the end is priceless, isn't it? Like that this movie is just super super hilarious. It's all about to say. And Lance Chapin is here. Oh my goodness. Hi, Lance. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you are doing well. Says, hi, RNG. How are you, my lovely lady of retro? Thank you. You are so kind. Uh, let's see. So we've got oh look, it's Keith E. Keith E is here. Says hello. And Daryl Johnson is here. Uh, I also, Daryl Johnson, I was reviewing one of the old watch parties, and I wanted to thank you for always bringing such wonderful trivia and things to the chat during the live stream watch parties. I definitely appreciate all the hard work that you do. To help the conversation keep going as the streams are happening. So I wanted to thank you specifically for that. That's just enjoy your contributions. Um, and oh, Daryl says, man, we're already caught up on likes already. Really? Are we? Oh wow, I think we're doing really well. I love it. Yeah. It's really great. So anyone who is just joining the stream, just if you're liking what you see further along, I would say just go ahead and hit the like button. And just for that, here's a little drop. Yeah, that really helps out the channel, and so, you don't have to do it right now, but later on, if you're enjoying what you're watching, definitely give me a like. And see, Keith E says, I watched the weather YouTuber. He was talking about tornadoes in North Dakota. Oh, really? Yeah, that may happen. So let's cross our fingers it doesn't happen while we're streaming. And our internet works completely fine through the whole process. We've been on the other side, so we know what that's like. Unicorn Rampant Studio says, good evening, everyone. I hope there's no tornadoes touching down close to anyone. Yes, I hope so too, because they aren't exactly nice. I think my building is pretty fortified, but it's pretty scary. So yes, thank you so much, Unicorn Rampant Studios, for such nice words and concern for everyone. And let's see, there's a little bit. Unicorn also says taking care of some animals in house and out of shape, but be able to settle in for the movie. Oh yeah. Looks like we have a lot to discuss, or we have a lot of chat in the. A lot of talking going on in the chat, so it might be a little while. Keith E says most of the tornadoes in Iowa are in Iowa and Minnesota. Ooh, yeah, I do hope they're okay. Um, and let's see. Um, and Lance mentions, yep, Robert Urich, Vegas, and Spencer. Um, and Unicorn says, "Oh yeah, I remember Spencer for Hire. Yes, Spencer for Hire." And Lance says that Spencer is on Tubi TV. So if anybody wants to see Spencer for Hire with Robert Ehrlich, go on ahead and check that out. And Adam, if it's 7 p.m. on Saturday night, it must be RNG time. I'm game. Adam, you're amazing. Thank you. And let's see. And more chit chat amongst yourselves here. Um, And Daryl says, I guess I'm stuck watching Terror in the Woods on the Travel Channel. Ooh, that sounds scary to me. Um, yes, and let's see. And I announced that I was running late, and you guys were so supportive. Thank you so much for being very supportive of me. I usually don't like being late to my own streams, but this is this was an emergency situation that happened last minute. It was horrible. And Outcast Creative says, I'm eating my dinner, so all good here. Oh well, thank you. I hope you're enjoying your dinner. And Lance, Lance, sorry, my Lawsons just decided to show up. I had a roast today. It's yummy. A roast. Wow. Um, That's cool. You know, I had an early dinner as well, guys. I had um tofu with rice and broccoli and a few other veggies. Yum. So good. So good. um and Lance says that he has mine is a London Royal roast. And Keith E says he had peanut butter Captain Crunch. What a gourmet meal. Let me let's see. And Adam says that I'm having a little Debbie Nutty bars as a movie snack, junk food heaven. Wow, Debbie cakes. Oh my God, I remember those. I'm having also a little bit of my classic ginger ale, stevia, Zevia's ginger ale. My mind is like I've got reboot and delete going on there. Keith E says I like to cook breakfast for dinner. Ooh, I like that. Len says, Keith, don't put Captain Crunch and Captain Morgan together, okay? Oh. And Outcast Creator says, mango, lime, and chicken coleslaw. Mango and lime chicken and coleslaw. Ooh, that sounds really good. Very, very yummy. Um, wow, that's who made that? Keith E says only if you mix some Dr. Pepper in that drink, huh? And I was actually gonna get some wine today, and I was like, I don't know, I'd skipped it. Maybe tomorrow, maybe some other day. Lance Chafin says, why the star uh why the starberries and cream try the sorry, try the strawberry and cream Dr. Pepper. It's good. I've never even heard of that. I've never even heard of that. That is really cool, Lance. Where do you where do you get this stuff? I guess where I'm from, I guess we get the basics. We just get the basics, and if you want more, you just have to order it from Amazon. Um, Keith E says the price of Dr. Pepper is twice in Tennessee what it is in Pennsylvania. Oh, really? Hmm. And Daryl says that I need to make cake one of these days. And while you guys are on a food thing, Glenn says I found two steaks for 450. What? That's pretty incredible. And Outcast Creative says, "Oh, and a glass of red wine, of course. Oh, that sounds nice. A nice pairing, if you will." Um, and Unicorn Rampant saying, Studio says incoming, and I guess that would be me on my spaceship. All right, you guys are wonderful. Oh, and Darth Plato is here. Uh, and I think you meant I love this movie, right? Because the V on the keyboard is right next to the C. And of course, yes, there's the word I love. All right, so guys, I think we are ready to begin the process. That was the quickest intro ever. We're ready to begin the process of watching this incredible movie that has given me years and years of enjoyment and um, chuckles. Just chuckles. I remember seeing it for the first time one night on late night television, and it was playing, and I was like, "What's this craziness?" And it was so good. And there are certain images from this movie that I don't think I'll ever forget. They're just incredible visuals, and I'm really happy to kind of share this with you guys. This is a yearly thing that I do every year as I watch Ice Pirates at least once. And I'm glad I'm doing it with you guys. All right, so I have my headphones, and the headphones are really to keep um, let's see, yeah, the headphones are to keep the sound of the movie from showing up on the live stream and getting it shut down, essentially. So put this baby on. There we go. And plug that in. All right. So I'm gonna set up some additional lights for myself because the lights on the screen will probably die out. Um, because right now what you guys are, the lights that are shining on me right now are the lights from the computer. But once the movie starts, I'll be looking at the movie, which will have different lighting. So I have to add a little extra lighting. All right, we have the timer. Oh, we need the banner, right? The banner. See, we are watching Ice Pirates 1984, guys. Match your copy of to the timer beside me to watch along with us. All right. So many wild things happened this week that just threw me completely off. So I'm just sort of in awe that I'm even operating normally, and that's what you have to do sometimes. And yeah, I think that's the right one. Okay, and the let me find um, the movie. Let's see, where's my movie? Where did I put it? Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, okay, and at the end, let's talk about future movies that I to for watch parties because I'm definitely not going to do the themes like I did before. Remember where we were doing like certain themes, but instead I'm just going to go one by one, you know, separate. But I will talk about some of them with you after the stream is done, after the watch party. Um, sort of the closing. Let's see. And here we go. Ice Pirates. Oh, another thing that I did not do correctly is that I did not do this thing. There we go. And so, okay, so we have that. And just quickly before we hit play on this, I wanted to talk about the movie just a little bit. It's directed by Stuart Raffle. It was written uh, by Stuart Raffle as well, and Stanford Sherman. It stars Robert Urich and Mary Crosby and Michael D. Roberts. Who else is in this as well? Angelica Houston shows up. Ron Perlman as well, and John Matsuzak is here as well, and Bruce Vilanch is here as well. So, one of the biggest characters, a really old classic Hollywood actor, John Carradine, um, is in this as well. So it's really kind of a cool little I think it's a cool little movie. I do love it so much. It's silly, but I have so much fun watching it. All right, so that is the details behind that movie. I just wanted to go through that really quickly with you guys. And okay, I'm okay. Something must be wrong with my, oh no. Oh, guys, I am so sorry. Something is wrong with my StreamYard because it just stopped showing me what? Um, it's not showing me any of your new um messages. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is really making me crazy. Okay, what should I do? Mm. Um, all right, I'm gonna this let me it'll be a few moments, guys. I'm just gonna restart it really quick, and see what happens. It might be a few moments. Okay, part of this is working. Okay, let me get the picture back up. Woo! Thank you for being with me through this. Oh my goodness, that was wild. I've never seen anything so wild. Okay. Because I was like, I know you guys are saying something. Um, and this doesn't make any sense. Okay. Um, Let's see if I could get some. I do see. Okay, so let me at least get to the place where I can say hello to the people who just walked in the room. Or maybe you've been here for a while. I just didn't see you. Astro 25. Good morning from Sydney. Oh wow, hi. Good to see you here. And Mikey Sue's 4 is here and says evening from Toronto. Wow. Great to see you. And we've got 80s Made Consumer here. It says, love this movie. Oh, so good to see you, 80s Made Consumer. I'm so glad that you like this movie. I love it too. It's so great. And Outcast Creative says, the audience is so international, isn't it? It's so great to see all of you guys here and from all over the world. This is wonderful. And of course, says Aka says it went straight to video in the UK. Really, that's maybe that's why I didn't see it in the theaters either. All I know is that it just showed up on my television one day, and 80s Made Consumer says I'll never forget the castration scene. I mean, look, that scene was so, it was PG-ish. You knew what was gonna happen, but it wasn't really explicit or anything, but it was hilarious. There's so much to this movie that's really wild. Sean Ennis is here. Hi, Sean Ennis says, can't stay, but stopping by to wave. Have fun, everybody. Oh, so great to see you. And Sean Ennis says, where's Keith E before I go? Not present. Oh, he's here. Is he's here, Sean Ennis. And Daryl Johnson says the film was intended to be serious, a serious sci-fi film with a $20 million budget. MGM slash MGM slashed the budget to 8 million and had the script rewritten as a comedy. Ooh, that makes sense, Daryl. That makes sense. That's what happened. Because there's a part in this movie where it gets serious. I was going to say that to you guys when it gets to it. I was like, oh, so they were really they're really developing. This has no right to be as good as it is for a comedy, in my opinion. That's why um, it gets away with being a comedy, I think. Uh, as far as like the sci-fi element goes. The story structure is pretty decent. 80s Made Consumer says, glad they did, Daryl. Couldn't imagine a serious version. Oh man, and Daryl says, "Yeah, LOL, not really." Yeah, there was a small part in this where I'm like, "Oh, they really went serious with this." And also, when you think of the when we get to it, I'll talk about it. There's two moments in particular that always made me think like this movie wasn't supposed to be like this. And guys are saying hi to each other, and Outcast is saying, "What's happening? Do you need some tech assistance?" Oh, yeah, I obviously did at some point, but I think I got it under control. I can see your comments now. It looks like it's keeping up with everything. Yes, big hammer time. um, and Shauna says StreamYard glitched and chat is not updating for her. Yes, thank you, Sean. You know what's going on. Something, 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 something. We're saying something. Thank you for trying to fill in the dead air for me. And pure excitement this evening. Yes. Never a dull moment around here. Pandemonium all around. Oh man. Okay. So now that we're at the end of your comments for the evening, thank you again for being so patient with me. The next phase would be to get to oh, and Daryl says in the control room where the alarm is triggered, the television screens are showing Rollerball 1975. Wow. Uh, all right. So I am going to begin the process. Just to let everybody know that once the movie starts, I will not be able to see your comments or highlight them. So do not think that I'm ignoring you. I'm just watching the movie and making some comments along the way. I do have an auxiliary computer over here that I will be able to kind of every once in a while take a look over there, see what's going on, and reply back to you, say hello to any newcomers. But that's about it. I won't be able to answer any questions or talk about anything until after the watch party it commences or we're finished watching the movie. And so let me get it started. Um, let me get it started. Oh, yeah, come on. Yes. Okay. Now, now, um, okay. So I have the timer. I'm going to count down from 5 to 1. Where I might have said the word zero, that's when we both press the button and press play. So let's go. Let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Behind this music. I'm gonna have to turn up my volume. This music. It's a very triumphant. Those robots are in such bad shape. There's Angelica Houston, guys. Oh, you can see the special effects in this movie. Really. Oh, yeah, it's not great, but you can see the special effects in this one pretty clearly. Um, like most kids can do this kind of special effects now, which is really wild to think. I love how Angelica Houston is, like, so into character. I mean, she's as a little girl, I loved her character. I was like, "Oh, she's so cool." I definitely wanted to see, I definitely wanna see this, Robert in more stuff because I thought he was, like, a good-looking leading man, you know? He's, like, trying to move it. Ew. They're like, "Take care of him." Uh-oh. These little robots. Let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, Outcast Creative says, "Oh, I totally forgot about that scene." Yeah. I always thought that that was clever how they were hiding up top. Uh-oh, this is where he I always love this scene with the princess in the tube. It also kinda reminds me of, um, Metropolis, where Maria is in the tube. Um, uh-oh. No! Oh my god, see, this is why I love this movie, it's so wrong. He's like Oh, this is a pretty spectacular scene that's coming up. And there's the ice guys. They've been found. You could tell there's, like, moments where they added in, dialogue, funny dialogue. They don't show his mouth actually moving when, he's saying those things. Oh, no. And holy moly, those silver ones are really fierce. Oh my god, this is hilarious. No. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Power off and C-section. Oh my goodness. Ew, lizard leg. Crunchy lizard's legs. Um, Costellar is here. Hello, Costellar says, watch No Hard Feelings, laughed a lot with Jennifer Lawrence. Cool. Um, Costellar says that the robots are hysterical. They are. He's still trying to get those robots to work with him. Let's see. Costello says, bought this film almost 4 years ago, and it made me rewatch Spaceballs. Yeah, that's another good one. Uh, and Costello says, this has some wild humor. Yeah, it's like chuckles all through the whole thing. This robot sounds so annoying. Angelica running in those boots. Wow. Aw, this guy with the lump. I feel so bad. He was just trying to use the bathroom. Ooh. I mean, these ships are really crude, but I do like them. The shape of them, they're really crude. Um, but I love them. They're meant to carry ice. Um, they were meant to carry large cargoes, and they look like it. They look like it. Or they're playing chicken. Woo, that's not bad. Special effects in space. I think it's not too bad. One thing I did like about this, even though it's not a, I would say, expensive, production, there was something very gritty about it, inside different, but look at it, it looks like a like a video game. Oh, no, he promised he wasn't gonna kill the wounded. That's pretty awful, right? They don't even they give you soup by just passing by. I always loved this character, he's such a swindler. Oh, man. I love this guy, he's so great. And see, that's kinda why I kinda think that, that's gotta be true that there was a serious script written in here because the storyline's actually pretty solid about the water and, like, the people, like, trying to control the water, who gets the water. There's a princess. And see what you guys are saying. Oh, yeah, okay, so, yeah, this Seventh World storyline is another one that's kind of like the same. May they all end in thirst. That's really kinda funny. Isn't he the best? Oh, man. You can see the matte painting in the back. Pretty cool. It's so funny that they have that guy. Oh, man. I love his response. He's like, "Oh god." This is where they get the slaves. And then that's the guy who was saying, "Power to the people." I always thought I always thought that was funny. 'Cause she's like, "What about the black ones?" I always thought that was funny. She's like, is giving her dirty looks. Let's see what you guys are saying. Uh, Outcast Creative says this film actually has so much cool stuff always going on in the background, right? This is very Logan's Run. Actually, I think it might be a clip from Logan's Run. Just that one, like, establishing shot of the city. I think that was from Logan's Run. It looks just like it. I always love this dance sequence um or like nightclub thing. Oh, here's another reference to Logan's Run. I always like that part. Look at this one. So very 80s, isn't it? Wow. Uh-oh. Where did that car come from? It's out of nowhere. Sheesh. Oh, no. That poor robot. Oh, boy. Ooh. Oh, yeah, did you guys see that there was an egg that fell? They took a few moments out of the script to out of the movie to show us a a robot that's a garbage disposal. Ooh, I like their little banter between the 2 of them. Do you see, like, remnants of, like, a little bit of Leia in there? Especially when she said, "On board." Yeah, there's Logan's Run again. Um, they were cutting corners, huh? That's cutting some really but Logan's Run has been used for so many productions for so long. It's really quite interesting how many shows and films used it. Oh, yeah, this is another part that's really kind of serious. Um, And when let's see what you guys saying real quick. Daryl says, as the slave cages are being unloaded on Mitra, the car and the hovercraft from Logan's Run 1977 are visible in the background. Oh, actually, Logan's Run. Oh, you mean the TV show? Um, are visible in the background. Both resurface later as the pimps and Zorn's vehicles. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah, there's Carradine right there. Oh, as planned. They wanted her to do that. Yeah, that's the part that I thought was like, this is very serious. Um, None of that was played for laughs. So yeah, I do believe that story that it was originally supposed to be serious. Oh yeah, here's the egg that fell out of the closet. Ew, it's so gross. Ugh. Eee. Ugh. Yuck. Oh, there's hair on it too. Ugh. 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 That's gross. It's so gross. Oh my God, he found a snack. Ew, so gross. Ew, it's like sucking his blood. That's a good acting, right? Ugh, ew, kill it. Ah, ew. There's a lot of cool stuff in the closet, possibly. It took a big chunk out of his back. Yuck! They're, like, totally freaked out. Herpes. I love his reaction. He's like, "Wow, they're really going at it." Oh, they're all going after the water. I never noticed the water before. I like the way everything is so dirty here. It looks so like a real place. Ew. Nice job. There's that lady from, the Poltergeist movies. I forgot her name. Let me see if I can say her name. Patty Maloney. Let's see what you guys are saying. Rogu says, "He's leaking, he's leaking." Daryl Johnson says, "Mary Crosby, best known as the, person who shot JR in her role as Kristen, Shepherd in Dallas, 1978. She was also, the daughter of Bing Crosby." Let's see. Oh, Winter Soldier's here. Hi, Winter Soldier. So good to see you. Winter Soldier says, "So much like Nowhere from Guardians of the Galaxy." Ooh. And Outcast Creative says, "Don't walk into the light, Carol Ann." And also says Angelica Houston is actually pretty hot in this. I mean, she's on fire. I mean, hot. She's amazing. But her big scene is coming up. I can't wait. When I was little, I was like, dang, this is also another really cool part. I think there's the thing I like about the script though is it's very clever. Look at her. Yeah. I love their their little banter between the 2 of them. Oh, this scene is fierce. Ooh, whoa. No, the look on her face, on the princess's face was just, like, priceless. Ooh. Ooh, you tell 'em, girl. What a scene. The thing about doing something like that in a place like that is that you kinda have to, in order to get that street cred, you know what I mean? Sadly. Sadly, in that kind of world, you know what you guys saying. Uh, Daryl says, actor Robert Urich, Jason, and actress Angelica Houston will later appear together in the hit Western miniseries Lonesome Dove in 1989. Very nice. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you. I always like this lady, the frog lady. Ah. Sweetwater, city of the future, population 1. Trespassers will be violated. like I guess the gophers or whatever that or goats that are in the sand. They really didn't have to add those guys in the story, but or in the movie, but it's it's interesting that they put the time and energy to do that special effect. I can't imagine how miserable it must have been for the people who had to walk in those robot suits. Percy there is like must be struggling inside there. Lanky nibs. There's a time travel. You can't tell me that this guy thinks he's in a comedy. Do you know what I mean? Who's this actor? Huh. Yeah, so it was always about control. To control the galaxy. Uh-uh. That surprised me when I first saw it. I was like, "Oh, he can walk?" Yeah, I think he that actor thought he was in a serious movie. Isn't that sad? It really was sad that the frog lady died. All she wanted was love, guys. Oh, no, Percy. No. We just met you, Percy. Oh, snap. Come on, stunt guy. Run. We know it's a stunt guy in there, right? That's doing all the running. That's really him running, though. Oh, Percy's still doing his thing. Come on, Percy. Very Roadrunner, right? Like Mad Max and the Thunderdome. I see that they made a mistake though, that one guy, um, uh, with the, um, with the missing eye and the tattoo there, they forgot to give him his scars from the night before. Oh, no. Gross. Nice job. Oh, boy. All he has to do is jump. Aw, man. Indiana Jones and, the Last Ark or the Raiders of the Lost Ark, that's what that reminds me of. Let's see what you got here. Um, um, Outcast Creative says, "I love this skull vehicle. A picture of this nuts car was the first still I ever saw of the movie. It was either in Starlog or Starburst magazine. Oh, cool. Winter Soldier says, at least the frog lady died happy. Oh, felt so bad for her. Um, and Rick Manolis is here. Hi, Rick. Says, yes, very road warrior, right? Yeah, that guy thought he was in a serious movie. I don't think he thought he was acting for a comedy. He never did pull. Um, he did not um think he was in a comedy. And there's Percy. He's still up and at 'em. I like that. Like we thought that Percy died, but he didn't. And the little animals are following them because they don't have anywhere to go. Oh. I love their banter. They are so cute together. I do like that character. What's the name of that character? Killjoy. He's so funny. I haven't seen that actor in very much. Have you guys? Let's see, what's his name? Um, I forgot his name. I think Mike. Um, they're the Gophers again. I love this part. It looks gross. He's like flirting with her. Oh man. Ow! Oh gosh, it's all slimy and wet. Oh gosh. Ah, oh God. Ah, look at that. Oh my God. I love this scene so much. Oh man, that is hilarious. Oh my God, I'm leaking, and that is because this is so funny. It's made me cry. Oh my God. That was one of the funniest scenes. Very gross. And Outcast Creative says, should we add slimy and wet things to your zombie list of do not like horrors retro? No, not really. I'm okay. It's just that thing is gross. That particular thing is gross. But no, I'm okay with if something's slimy and I'm not one of those people who like flip out because they heard the M word. I won't say it in case there's any people who are sensitive, but yeah, that doesn't bother me. But zombies, though, that's another story. Oh, they've got unicorns in this. Unicorn Rampant Studio. There's some unicorns in this. Oh, they're beautiful. Look. Oh no, duck. Oof. That looks like another picture of Logan's Run. These ladies are on fire. Oh, man. That's creepy. He's so weird. He's like, "I have value again." Ew. Ew. Ugh. Yeah. That's the part that I'm like, "He's still alive, dude. Let's celebrate that." But, this is he just loves himself some robots. It looks like a real pirate. Oh, man. Oh, this is the romantic ti area of the thing. It's really good. Very much like a Harlequin romance. Passion Storm. En Oh, it's like an environmental chamber. Oh, that's right, there's actual that's right, there's this is also funny as well. This is, really hilarious because it has rain and thunder, um, and I think even rain like actual raindrops actually fall or something at some point, and like a windstorm. They have dirty jokes. Um, Outcast Creative says, Frog Lady, played by Marcia Lewis, passed away in 2010. Oh, no. Did it start raining yet? Oh, yeah, it's, like, totally raining in there. I think it's hilarious. Oh, Sid Havoc is here. Hello, Sid Havoc. Good to see you. Red heart and purple heart. Thank you. And, Bonzo Kilborn is here too, says, "Ice pirates." What the actual cool. Oh, okay, now we're in the time warp now. And here's the thing, is that he planned this from the very beginning, but why didn't he let them lead his, him through the time warp first? Get to the planet first before he launched his attack. Um, it's just kind of, bad guy logic, bad guy logic, I suppose. You can't actually make them super smart, but he was really smart up until now. Oh, yeah. You see that perfect cutout? That perfect cutout there. uh She's pregnant. It's been 3 months. Oh my god, they're fully grown now. Oh my yeah, look at the animals. They found it. Oh, no. I love this part so much. I just do love the time warp. That's not mine. I think that part was so funny. Um, I love this part. They can't go off course or they're gonna be lost in time. Oh, man. They're all getting really, really old. Oh, man. I thought the makeup was funny, but good. As they're getting older and older. Oh, no, killjoy. I love how the explosions are perfectly cut out. It's so funny that the baby was is gonna save them. If they, didn't, get together, that baby wouldn't have existed, and they would have lost the battle. Isn't that cool? And that's the only way they could have won. Yeah. Let's see what you guys are saying. The Outcast Creative. I remember doing the warp drinking, those moments when the blackness would hit me and void would be calling. Let's do the time. Oh, you're singing the song. Okay. And the Outcast Creative says I forgot Mary Crosby was Bing Cosby's daughter. Yeah, yeah, she's his daughter. They don't yeah, they're out of business. Us too. Yay, guys! Um, what a great fun time. And the closing music. Oh, man, so much fun. Love this movie so much. It just is a lot of fun. Let's see what you guys are saying now. I think I've got most of what you did, but oh, I did not catch uh um I did not catch this from Unicorn Rampant Studio. Yes. Did someone say unicorns? Also, RP Frog Lady. We hardly knew ye. I know. I liked her a lot. She was so cute and she was very friendly and fun. Um, and yeah. I do have a thank you for you. And let's see. Um, well, since we had unicorns, why don't we do unicorns? See if I can find it. Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you for the $7 commemorating my seventh year. I really appreciate that so much. Um and before I go, did want to discuss some of the ideas for some future watch parties that I might want to do here. Let's see. Uh Jack says, hello from Texas. Saw this at the cinema back when, as a sci-fi comedy. It's okay. Glad that screen legend John Carradine, the old Templar leader, got a paycheck out of this. And pre-Oscar Angelica. Yeah, like I forgot who mentioned, believe it might have been Daryl who mentioned that this was originally seemed like it was gonna be for played straight. It wasn't gonna be played for laughs, and they didn't have enough money that they cut the budget in half and then turned it into a comedy. And so this there are scenes in it that you're like, whoa, that these actors don't know that this is a comedy. Uh, and but the parts that are clearly comedic, they are hilarious. And this is, I would say, second to only Spaceballs as a really good to funny sci-fi film, if you will. So like Spaceballs really takes front and center as far as being like the best uh, comedic sci-fi venture out there so far. And I don't know of many others, but that one is definitely for me. For me, it is. And Outcast Creative says, I've just written to Debbie Evans to see if I can get her on the channel. Who is Debbie Evans? Yes, please fill me in. Who's Debbie Reynolds? Debbie Evans. And Rampant Studio, Unicorn Rampant Studio says, sorry, I've been wiped out. The dogs are young and I'm old. Oh. I should have played the other one, the puppies, huh, for you? And Unicorn Rampant Studio says, totally uplifting. Right. It does leave you with a very good feeling at the end of watching it. It leaves with a happy ending and it's funny. And these characters, they go through the ringer. They do. And Rick says it's TV like with the stills over the credits. Um, this one didn't it just had I don't know, it didn't have stills over the credits for me. Oh, look, Stunt Brat is here. It says Retro Nerd Girl Unicorn Hug sent. Oh, wow. I'm so glad to see you. Thank you so much for being here and stopping by. I do believe Lance Chafin misses you and was asking about you earlier today. And Unicorn Rampant Studio. I'm good with anything as we will get to everything at some point. Oh, that is so sweet. Yes, I do hope we get to everything. Um, and Outcast Creative says, Retro, if you want to do a Philadelphia experiment watch party, I'd be up for taking part in that. I love that film. I don't know. I've never watched the Philadelphia experiment. Um, I, I'll look into it. First, I want to see the film first before I put it up there. I don't really want to put movies up that I really love. I mean, uh, so let me see it first, and then will do that. And so I'll write a note here. Um, Ada for Philadelphia experiment. Okay, yeah, I got it written down so I can remember. Um, and let's see. Oh, yeah, this is a good question. Hi, it says, do you mean Debbie Evans, the stunt woman? Oh, what? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Uh, Debbie Evans was in the movie. She was one of the most experienced stunt women in Hollywood. Oh, really? She was in this movie. Oh, wow. I had no idea. Um, oh, wow. There, Stuntbrat says that she used to be good friends with Debbie. That is so cool. And Outcast says, come on with her if you fancy. I'm friends with Alan Graff, who knows her. Great stream retro. Love this movie. We had two shows today, so this was the perfect way to unwind. Oh, that's so sweet. Wow, I have to see both of your shows at some point. And Alex Dawson says, best movie, Ice Pirates. Well, yeah, I mean, I think the best comedy, I think. Well, second to best, like I said, my favorite is definitely Spaceballs. It's just too incredible, too iconic. And and Outcast Creative says, "Oh my God, you will love the Philadelphia Experiment." And Stembrad says, Alan Graff hired me on another 48 hours. Oh, wow. I didn't know you were in that movie too. And Bonzo Kilborn says, missed this one, but I did watch the trailer. Would you recommend a sequel to Hollywood? No. No. It's okay. And if they wanted to reboot this and make it serious, maybe, but I would say call it something else. Um, I like the idea of water being uh, a commodity, and I like the way it was used in this film. Seriously speaking, like some of the more interesting elements of this movie from a sci-fi perspective, I thought were interesting. They played with some cool ideas. It's just it's in a package where they had to go for the comedy, especially based on the fact that they had a low budget. They did not have the budget that they really needed. And Outcast says, the two shows acting on the London stage retro with the Outcast Creative. Oh, it's the play you're doing. Okay. Um, and Brogu says, RNG, have you ever seen Battle Beyond the Stars? Oh yeah. Did we do a watch party? I thought we did a watch party for that. Am I crazy? But did we do a watch party for that? Um, says I never saw it myself. I thought we did a watch party for Battle Beyond the Stars. Did we not? Um, am I? I believe we did. That's like the second movie that I did, uh, I believe. Um, I do believe. Let me double check because I do believe that's like the second movie that um did a watch party for here. Let me check. Unless I like Unless I'm having like I'm having a yeah, that was the second. The first one that I did watch party was Excalibur and the second one was Battle Beyond the Stars. So yeah, we did definitely do a watch party for that one. So yes, thanks for asking. Yeah, which you could watch it and watch along with the watch party and it's so much fun. I think I've done this where I've watched the watch party along while I was watching it, the recorded watch party, and it's so much fun. And Outcast Creative says, "I love Battle Beyond the Stars. James Horner's first score in the industry, and a good one. Yes, it's wonderful. It was used for so many things." And Jack says the premise of water being rare may have worked in the '80s after several oil shortages. We know that water is quite common. Uh, I think the moon Europa. Um, I guess you meant is water. Yeah, there's lots of ice in space actually. We just we need to mine the various comets and asteroids to get them. And Alonzo Kilborn says, "RNG, have you watched The Expanse? It deals with a lot of mining water off asteroids between Mars and Jupiter." Right there, you see. No, I haven't watched The Expanse. I just my schedule is so like ridiculous, but it is on my list and I'll write it again. The Expanse. Uh, all right. Yep. So I got it down uh that you recommended The Expanse. And yes, I did. Thank you, Alex. Yes, and Unicorn. Yes, it was very early watch party. Okay, yes, thank you guys. You guys are so awesome. And uh and Outcast Creative says he's so cool, a consummate professional. There's an interview with him on the channel. We interviewed Anthony the longest too. If you know him, he was in Sword and the Sorcerer. Oh, cool! Wow, wow, wow. Lots of industry insiders over at the Outside Creative. It's really a wonderful channel. If you guys haven't been over there, I hope you have checked out his channel and his videos. I was over there last week and we had such a great time. Um, uh, you know, it was a great show. In fact, Rick says I remember talking about the hive mind with you. Oh, cool. And Brogu says, if you did a watch party in the past, I wasn't around back. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was my second one. Yes. Yeah, okay, it's cool. Then, yeah, Alan has a great reputation. Don't know Anthony. Um, and Outcast Creative, also a lovely guy, runs a great stunt ranch in the Northern Cali. You're welcome on the channel anytime. Oh, that's so nice. And Outcast, Sunbrat says, your channel looks awesome. I'm a retired stunt woman, 23 years in the biz. Yes, we we love you, Stunt Brat. You're awesome. Yeah, so I am gonna just let's see if I could do a few things. I do want to just talk to you just a little bit to see if you guys are gonna like some of the movies I have lined up. Okay, give me 1 second. Gonna hide that. And let me see if I can find my document that I put it on. Because I think the next movie I really wanted was gonna be Clue, which I really loved, and but I don't know if that's one that you guys will enjoy. Clue. What do you guys think about Clue? Um, what do you guys think about Clue? There's also Barbarella, which I is one of my favorite movies, and sci-fi movies as well. And it is cheeky. It wasn't meant to be a parody, but it does have a light tone to it. Another one was Spaceballs, of course. That was on my list. What else? I have Conan the Destroyer. We did do quite a few sword and sorcery movies, so I didn't want to inundate you guys with too many of those movies. But that's one. There is the Never Ending Story. There is the Princess Bride. There is Labyrinth. There is Man Who Fell to the Earth with David Bowie. Um, and Legend with Tom Cruise and Tim Curry. And what else? Soylent Green. Somebody mentioned Soylent Green in the chat. Soylent Green, that's another one. I would love to do that one. So let me know if any of those really sound cool to you guys. And I'll see if that let me just see. Wow, there's a lot of a lot of comments that is coming up. So, and Sunred says, "Love you, Retro. Oh, you don't like you're so amazing. It's so good to see you." And Rick says, "Excellent." Cora got killing says, "Yeah, boy." And Outcast Creative says, "Clue is a weird film." Oh yeah, it's so good, so clever. Rick says, "Clue is excellent." Brogu says, "Sounds great." Outcast says, "It's a proper bomb. It's it's proper bombed in the UK." Oh, it proper bombed in the UK. Clue. Oh, really? I wonder why. It was so good. I thought it was really good. Jack says Spaceball is indeed one of the best, but it's a parody of sci-fi films. Clue works well. Yeah, yeah, it's one of the best parodies there are, but it's not the only one, but for sci-fi, you don't get too many of those. So I do like that. And Alex Dawson says, "I'd love to hear the films you worked on, Stunt Brat." Oh yes, you can tell us the one, all of the ones that you did. But so far I know that you worked on Total Recall, um, uh, you mentioned one tonight. It was total. There's Total Recall. There's City Slickers, right? And um, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I remember Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. um, oh yes, okay. I'm gonna get there. Spaceballs, awesome choice. Okay, Spaceballs. So Luke. We got Clue, Spaceballs. Let's see. And Sunbret says retro. I got to work on Spaceballs and doubled as Princess Vespa. Oh, cool. See? And Outcast Creative. Oh, there's some great choices, retro. Oh, you do like those? I do too. I mean, those are some of my favorites and great so far. And Jack says inconceivable. I have to say it with like a lisp or something. Inconceivable. I don't know if that's any better. But and yes, very cool, Stun Brat. I mean, that's a piece of his you're a piece of history, part of history. And Bonzo Kilburn says legend. Okay, we gotta see, this is great. I love it. Legend. Um, Princess Bride. And let's see. And then Starship Troopers. Okay, I guess you like Starship Troopers. I'll write that on my list. Um, I don't know if I do I have a copy of Starship Troopers, and we'll check. Alex Dawson, how about frequency? It would be fun to have you do a live stream to a movie you haven't seen yet. I don't know. Usually with movies I've never seen before, I might be a little bit different. Like I might be less talkative and more like during the whole thing. I don't know if it'll be entertaining. So we'll see. Why don't we put a pin in that? I do like the idea, Alex. I think just to try it and see. You never know, right? So I'm gonna put that down. Um, so frequency. I might turn out. It might turn out that I've already seen it. Because when I was a kid, I saw a lot of movies. I don't remember. Let's see. Rick says David Bowie one, and Soylent Green, of course, and of course, baseball. Okay, so pretty much you guys seem to like everything on my list, which is really awesome. And let's see, Soylent Green. Soylent Green is one I just can't stop, yapping my mouth over because, uh, of course, in that part where he's like, Soylent Green is made out of people. And plus, you guys don't know how much I absolutely love Charlton Heston. He's like one of my all-time favorite actors. He's just incredible. Um, eh, eh, when, yeah, I just love him. Just love him. Stunt Brat says, Alex, I'm still missed it, but not the injuries. Oh yeah, not the injuries. Um, Grogu says, whatever you want to watch would be fine with me. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. And Outcast Creative says, "Oh my God, Alex, that's the best film my father saw before he passed away. So good. I'm so glad I saw it with him." And you're talking about Frequency, or Frequency. I think you're talking about Frequency, or which one? Frequency. Yeah, Frequency. Um, oh, Alex says it had three different endings. Oh snap! I need to see this now. Yes, you guys are so sweet. Um, yes, Stunt Brett did. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids was my fave. Oh, cool. Um, that's awesome. And yeah, Alex says that's awesome. And Rick says I'm fascinated, right? I mean, this is all incredible. And uh, Rick says that I've been barking for Tron. Okay, Tron. And I do believe I own a copy of Tron through Amazon. So yes. I'll add that to my list. You got it, Rick. And let's see. Alex says, "Trust me" 3 times. I don't know what's going on there. Um, and let's see. Um, Dak says, Sean Connery in Outland, High Noon in Space. Oh, really? I've never really seen that. I've seen the um, poster, and I know that it exists. Do you happen to know what year that came out? Outland. Okay. And Outcast Creations, sorry, Outcast Creative says, I can vouch for Frequency Retro 100%. You will love it for sure. But you will be gripped. So don't talk too much. Uh, don't talk so much. This is true. See, I'm not sure if there'll be any kind of entertaining um, thing there. Because yeah, my first viewings of stuff I'm using usually look like this. That's not you'll see that for like an hour and a half. You're like I'm usually like trying to absorb everything and it's like drool starts coming down and I'm like uh, oh, and look, Outcast, you got a new sub. Oh my goodness. I can't wait for your channel to grow and because you have such great content on there. Such great content. Uh and Daryl mentions something wicked this way comes and I believe it has been many, many years since I've seen that movie. Many, 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 many years. Um, so yeah. Uh let's see, Outcast. Okay. Okay. Outcast Creative is saying you must know Big Armstrong. And Princess Bride is a big yes, Daryl Johnson says. Um, and Outcast says, yes, I worked with him once. Oh, wow. Oh, Stuntbread says, I worked with him once. And Outcast Creative says, on Total Recall, I'm guessing. And Bonzo Kilborn, those who will not live by the law shall die by the law. Okay, let's see. And Alex Dawson said, no, Clue had different endings. Oh, Clue, yes, yes. Clue had like 3 different endings, and they were all equally incredible and fun. I really loved it. Um, and and Brogu says, how about World War Z, Brad Pitt? Well, World War Z is a zombie movie, and we all know how I feel about zombie movies, right? And Tron and Unicorn Rampant Studio says Tron is great. Okay, Tron is moving up on the list. Tron is getting a raise, so we're raising him up on the list. Um, and that's the old school one, the original. The second one was I thought was good. It was beautifully done. Um, and Rick says, "Woohoo!" And Jack says, "Good choices all around. Um, you will be at this for years. Yes, what won't I? Won't I be at this for a long time? Which is fun for me. I'm like, yes, let's keep going." And Alex Dawson says, "Good choice, Outland. Outland, okay. Uh, Outland is Outcast Creative says Outland is great. Can't believe you're not seeing that retro. I may have seen parts of it. Something about it had turned me the other way, and I was like, maybe I'm ready for it now. Now I'm ready. The timing had to be right. The universe was planting things in order for me to see it. And this is this is where we come. And Alex Dawson says, amazing film. And Outcast Creative says that came out in 81. Are we talking about Frequency? We've lost it. Outland, 1981. Thank you. Outland, 1981. That helps me to find these things because a lot of B movies end up naming their movies the same as bigger name movies, and then uh, I made the same mistake. I was trying to get cowboy cowboys and Indians. No, cowboys and aliens, and instead I got aliens and cowboys because it looked like almost the same, but it's a totally different film. Totally different film. Indigo Montoya, hello, my name is Indigo Montoya. You killed my father, prepared to die. Terrell Johnson. Now, see, this is gonna be so much fun. When I do The Princess Bride, it's just gonna be lines and lines of comments that of all the incredible quotes that are in the film. It's great. Outland, 1981. Um, and let's see. Everybody loves the idea of Outland. Okay. And uh, Rick says, Soylent Green is people. It was my silent mantra when I was a nurse and got offended by the behavior of some of the heartless, mean nurses. Oh, really? Wow. And oh, and thank you for when you were a nurse. Thank you for your service as a nurse. They unsung heroes, I would say. Um, and Daryl says Outland is good. I haven't seen that in years. Oh wow. I'm gonna have to give it a a a chance. I'm gonna have to give it a chance then. Um, and Brogu was saying, I was just kidding about World War Z. Okay, I was like, World War Z. That's like, not only is it a zombie movie, we're talking about a whole world full of zombies. I mean. Or maybe I should just say the Z word. And Outland works because it's realistic. Oh, okay, maybe that's what it was. I really wanted the fantasy. But I'm gonna give it a shot, guys. I am gonna give it a shot. And Bonzo Kilburn says, retro, that was a Charlton Heston from Ten Commandments anyway. I have to fly. Have a good evening, all. Oh, that's really cool. Let me you have a good night, and I will definitely add this in the intro, the outro for this evening. And Kilgox Killing says that he was born that year, 1981. I was 11, or at least going on 11 at that year. And Outcast says, he's talking to Smith, and Rick says, "Thanks, Retro Nerd. You're so sweet. Thank you." And Retro, if you get a PO box, I can mail you these films. Well, yeah, my PO box is in the description of every single video, so you can go to the description, and I have a PO box there if you want to send me things. Um, you want to send me movies or go right on ahead. Um, and yep, I got the PO box for you guys, so um, it's right there. Uh, and and Daryl Johnson says 81, wasn't it? Oh, you were talking about the date for Outland, yes. And let's see what else. Uh, or and Alex Dawson says, or make an Amazon wish list. You that's dangerous. Jack says, I'm gonna figure out how to do that. I should do that because then, if people want to like directly, help the channel to like get lights and stuff like that and whatever, then it would be like right there. So I should consider that. So thank you, Alex Dawson, for suggesting that. I'm gonna see if I can come up with something this weekend. And next week I will emerge with a Amazon wish list. And Jack says, great watch. What's next week? Okay, so next week we'll do, I have it as Clue, I believe. Let me just double check. Was what I had planned. Clue, yes. Um, and the week after that I was gonna do Barbarella, but we can bump Barbarella for like um any one of the other ones that you guys chose today. So I don't have to watch Barbarella. Um, I can move it all around. Um, so let's see. And Outcast Creative says, I wish I was born in 1981, but I wouldn't have had been able to see Terminator in the cinema, which I still fibbed about my age to get in to see. Oh, cool. Yeah, Terminator was right. I was right at the right age to go see Terminator. And my mom took me. She yep, did not have a problem with that. Um, and I see that Jumbrat is got to go. Great seeing you in the chat. We missed you, and gonna definitely put your message in the closing. And let's see. And oh, Alex says, get ready for mail. Okay, I'm gonna check to see what you said. And And Outcast Creative says, "You're so awesome with your mutual support." Yes, thank you. Well, I mean, uh, you do have a great channel. You do have a great channel. Um, so, and oh, I need to talk to you because I am going to be doing. I'm going to be finishing out the time travel. I think we may have two more sessions. That's the way it's been going. We for the time travel sessions, and then I really want to get into Canon films, and that might be at least two sessions. So I'm gonna let you know what those dates are for the Canon films that to talk about that. So I think since you used to work for Canon Films, it'll be great to have you on, and we talked about it before. So yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. And Jack says Outland seems to be have made sparks. Okay. Yeah, so I gotta find out. Okay, I don't even know. Let me just check to see if I don't think I have it in my I don't think I have um, let me just double check to see if I have it in my library really quick. Um, because that would um Outland Federal Marshal on outer space mining colony uncovers deadly secret triggering a showdown. Uh, Oscar winner Sean Connery lays down the law in Peter Hyman's sci-fi sizzler. Wow. Okay. All right, so oh my God, they're also showing Wolfen as well. Oh, I remember Wolfen, that was so good. Uh okay, so let me see. Um, oh, I can't do that. I am going to I'm gonna see if I can I might be able to buy it, but Um, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. I have it on queue for myself to look at and take a look at and things like that. And oh, look, Trembling Colors is here. Hi, Trembling Colors. Says, you're ridiculously cute, and this is a fun, silly movie. Isn't it so silly? And it's just great. I love that. It just puts a smile on my face. And with the world being as it is, and some good, some bad. There's always those one movies you always go to and always makes you smile. Come on. You got to have those in life. So thank you for being here, Trembling Colors. And Retro Outcast Creative says, Retro Nerd Girl, sure, defo count me in for both the Canon film sessions. Okay, I'll give you the dates when I figure them out. It should be about Monday that I send you like a little message on Twitter and slide into your DMs there. Judge Dredd 1995. Oh, I didn't think anybody would be interested in it, but that's like one of my favorite movies. It's it's fun to me. I mean, it's one of those movies that by the end, it's just like a testosterone like medley, and it's just I do love the silliness in that movie. So, um, yeah, I'll put that down. I mean, I had no idea anybody would be interested in Judge Dredd. My goodness. So glad that you guys are my people. So glad. And there are people out there who like a lot of the same things that I like. I mean, and then introduce me to new things like Outland. I love it. I love it. Um, and Outland Creative, I'm sorry, Outcast Creative says, oh, I was in that. I was one of the extras in Judge Dredd. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. One of my favorite movies. Outcast Creative said, my mate Huggy Lever had a decent part in it, directed by Danny Cannon, who started the CSI series. Wow. That is really amazing. Uh, like jaw drop. Woo! Surprise, surprise. And Alex says, it's amazing, Outland. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in there. And Kilgoth Killing says, I am the law. Oh man, that was so sick. They're like barking each other. You can hardly hear them like "Roar, roar, roar, roar." It's just like the it's it's just the best. I love those guys so much. Yeah, that was really the '90s uber uh man flick, I would say. I'm not sure how many people really love that movie, but I know that that fans of the comic book were pissed. But I did love that movie. I really did. And Rick says Heavy Metal 1981 watch party. I didn't put it down, but you know what? I am uh I think I should do it, right? Because it is one of my favorite animated movies, and it is definitely it's I've reviewed it, and so I do like that suggestion, Rick. You're yes, you guys are coming out with great ones. And Korgoth Killing says, what about Fifth Element? Yes, that is one I should do for sure. Um that is definitely one we should do. Um, and I'm glad I'm able to like run this by you guys and see because I want to make sure that I'm choosing things that you guys like. And not just the ones I like, because I would just do all the ones I like. But I do want to make sure that you guys like it's entertaining and fun for you guys as well. And Brogu says, Judge Dredd was great. How could you not like a movie that featured Taco Bell as the winner of the restaurant wars? Oh, okay. With that one was Demolition Man. That was Demolition Man, and which was equally um, fantastic. And I should put that on my list too. Demolition Man. Uh, Demolition Man. I hope you guys have seen my review of Demolition Man. It's just, I just love that movie so much. And Trembling Color says you would be a perfect Janine in a good in a good version of Ghostbusters reboot. Oh, really? I can pick up the phone and say Ghostbusters. And that's like my one of my favorite parts in the movie. She picks up the phone and she's like, anyway, Jack says triple dog dare you for heavy metal. Wow. And Rick says, I watched your heavy metal review more than once. More than once. Wow. Well, I hope you liked it. It's really, I'm really proud of that review. Really proud. Actually, to be very honest with you, I'm really proud of the. I would say 98% of my reviews. I'm like super duper proud of those things because I really went beyond. And when I listen to them, I'm like, who's that? Who's that? She really did her homework. So yeah. Oh, look who's here is William Blake Hall. Hi there. How are you today? Wait, whoa, we're picking movies to watch. Man, I'm behind the curve. Oh, okay. Well, go ahead. Let me know what movies you'd like to see. Okay, so I don't know. You I don't know if you just came through the door, but we're next week will be Clue, just for for chuckles. And we were talking about a whole bunch of other movies that we like, and we got Tron, we've got Judge Dredd, we've got Heavy Metal 1981, Fifth Element, Demolition Man was sort of kind of mentioned, Soylent Green, The Man Who Fell to Earth with David Bowie, Starship Troopers was mentioned, Princess Bride, Legend, with Tom Cruise and also Tim Curry. And we also have Spaceballs already written down. But a lot of people have been saying that they want for sure me to watch and possibly add to the list Outland with Sean Connery, 1981. So that was a good breakdown for you to catch up on what we've been talking about here. And Brogu says, "Oh, that's right. It was Demolition Man. Yeah, I love that movie so much. That's like, it's really great." And you know what movie I haven't reviewed yet for you guys that is actually one of my favorites. There's so many favorites of mine, but the one that really I haven't talked about yet is Universal Soldier. I sat in the theater and watched that movie, about, like, 20, 30 times. I went to the theater to see that until it wasn't around anymore. It was crazy, my obsession for that movie, and also Speed. Speed was another one that I went to the movies and I saw it, like, over 20 times. And, yes, Trembling Colors, her exact quote was, "Ghostbusters, what do you want?" Ah, yes, she was so cute. Janine is so funny. And Korgot Killing says, I found you from your heavy metal review. I instantly fell in love with your channel. Never gonna leave. Oh, Korgot, you're so awesome. Thank you. Oh my goodness. And Jack says, watched your Metropolis last night for the upteenth time. Oh my goodness. Wow, there's a great there's a great Zager and Evans in the year 2525 video on YouTube using Metropolis footage. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, that review is probably one of my favorites. Um, it took me a long time to write that, and it was it's one of the ones I'm really the most proud of, and it no words for it. I do listen to it on an occasion, and watch it for on occasion, just to like refresh like how much I love that movie. Yes, I love that movie. So yeah, that's really cool. Thank you, Jack. You're amazing. I do I'm very flattered by that. Um, and William Blake Hall says, I like Clue. Princess Bride is all right. Outland is is a Peter Hymus movie. I'm a fan of his silly Capricorn 1 and his earnest 2010, the year we made contact. Oh, really? Okay. Interesting. I didn't know he did those things. We're seeing a pattern there with those those names. And so Brogu says, "Put me down for any John Carpenter movie. What a director! Oh yes, 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 yes." And I did a special over at Al Necron's channel, where we talked about in detail John Carpenter's movies, and it was such a good talk, such a good talk. And my favorite John Carpenter movie is definitely Christine. There's just something about that movie that hits me right at the heart. And it definitely is part of the story of Arnie and how he transforms. That just is something else to me. It really touched my heart. And Trembling Color says Speed was always a great action movie to watch with women who didn't even like action because much because of Sandra Bullock. Oh, really interesting. And William Blake Hall says, interesting John Carpenter movies are Dark Star and Starman. Yes, 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 yes. And Outcast Creative says, I love early Carpenter, really love the original Fog. The story is so cool. And Outcast says, yeah, not many people saw Starman. Jeff Bridges is so good in it. Yes, and it's really weird how Starman is being brought up in conversations a lot lately. So that's really good because it's one of those movies that doesn't get a lot of love. And William Blake Hall says Escape from New York could make a great watch party. Yes, it. Ooh, ooh, I like that. Yes, 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 yes. Escape from New York. Okay, yes. Escape from New York would be great. Would be great. Would be great. And Jack says Starman is Carpenter's only Oscar-nominated film. Yes, it is definitely a veering away of from what he usually does. But I really think one of his other greatest accomplishments was definitely Big Trouble in Little China. It was a career statement, I believe. One of his like better like one of his I don't want to say better, but that's a career statement. But what he did with Halloween and The Fog and those movies is just like culturally people just love those movies. Um, and Trembling Color says Christine may be his best soundtrack. Ooh, yes, that soundtrack is amazing. And also says the theme that plays when Christine attacks is so good, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Yes. Um, and you know what I should do, guys? I should give you the link. I think I put the link in the description one other night, but in case for anybody who hasn't seen it, let me go find it really quickly because I think you guys would enjoy the talk that I had with El Necron. Uh, uh, um, Necron. See if it'll come up right away for me. There you go. I love technology. Okay, let's see. And I'll put that in the chat for anybody who wants to watch it. Um, let me just give it a title. Okay, there we go. Um, yep, perfect, perfect, perfect. And so let's see. Christine has an excellent soundtrack. And Outcast Creative says go both. Um, got both of those on vinyl. Oh, great. And Trembling Colors, John Carpenter did an update of that Christine theme in one of his newer albums. Oh yeah, yeah, he was touring all over the world. Um, and William Blake Hall says, I had a weird idea. The dude played by Jeff Bridges and the Big Lebowski somehow becomes Kevin Flynn hero in Tron, just hanging out, minding his own business when uh, I suppose there's more. And Jack says, "Great watch. I have to roll back for more next week." Oh, okay. Well, you have a good night. I will definitely include your this in the outro um, for the show. Thank you for being here, Jack. Such a great pleasure to have you amongst us. And Outcast says, "Oh, thanks for the link. I'm going to watch that for sure." Yes. Oh, yes. No problem. Um, and uh, oh, but it's a long video. It's like an hour, 2 hours, something. It's really good. Um, and oh yeah. And William Blake Hall finishes. He says when he gets zapped and digitized into a computer realm that has to save the day, and is telling Jack to be well. All right, guys. Well, I think this is going to be the end of the show here for me. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Like I said, next week is going to be Clue. We're going to have Wednesday show. I'm going to continue to the morning show is going to continue to cover the Secret Wars, and as I've got quite a bit on the list for conversations to talk about the entertainment industry happenings that are happening there. And on Wednesday we continue with the epic uh, time travel discussion of movies, and it's going to be awesome. And really having a good time talking theories and ideas with you guys. And I can't wait to continue on. And then again, next week we will be doing for the watch party on Saturday, Clue, and just so you guys have a clue what's going on. And I will you just look forward to that being posted soon. And let's see if I can get my outro ready for you guys. It's a 3-minute video that gives you a chance to say goodbye to everyone in the chat, if the friends that you have there, and a couple of friends that you made tonight. Also gives you a chance to leave any messages you have for me, or any other thoughts on movies that you may have last minute. All right, guys. I think this was a great show. It was fantastic, and definitely love the after party. Just talking about movies and talking about what you guys would like me to play. So or to do at for watch parties. So without further ado, everyone, I bid you adieu, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Retro Nerd Girl, you are clear for takeoff.